Hello, leaders. Good evening, everybody. I hope we are all doing great, and I hope we are all super fine. And warm welcome to our session. And just in case you're watching this as a recording, just know we had an awesome time when we had this session live. And I want to give a special shout out to each and everybody here. And I wish to know we have people from which country. So if you can go there on the chat and let us know where are you tuning in from. I'm of course from the amazing beautiful Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and also hot. I saw South Africa having snow and I really envied them, you know. Crazy thing, guys, with all my traveling, I've never experienced snow. I've experienced a lot of cold, but never snow. So I can see we've got people from all over Africa. We've got South Africa, we've got Namibia, we've got Zambia, we have got Uganda in the house. We have got the UK in the house. Fantastic. This is awesome. Great, super excited. Okay, fantastic. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And this is gonna be a very informative session. It's gonna be a session that's gonna give you a lot of value in terms of knowledge, in terms of understanding, in terms of getting the right concepts of what we are doing. And it will definitely remind you how lucky we are to have met Forever Living Products. It will definitely remind you of that. And I was actually a bit, one of the reasons why I chose to do this session is because we had an issue actually somewhere a few weeks ago in Tanzania where we had an issue with a company that was probably a pyramid scheme, and it affected some of the people here in Tanzania. It didn't really affect FBOs. I only got one FBO who reached out to me and told me, you know what? I've been called by my grandma, I've been called by my aunt and my brothers that I need to stop doing Forever because it's a pyramid scheme. And it's because of another company which was, it has gone belly up and it has been facing problems in Tanzania, actually not the first time. And I said, why don't we dive a little bit deeper into really understanding, you know, the concept of network marketing versus pyramid schemes, which are actually illegal. Pyramid schemes are illegal, and network marketing is a legit business model, and 100% legit business model that you can count on and rely on, not just for yourself. I mean, it's a business that can outlive you actually. So what is it that's happening sometimes in the world of Forever? And I'm sure whichever country that you are in, you probably had a pyramid scheme that once came into your country, and maybe it managed to take some people from Forever to the pyramid schemes, and in no time they always, either sometimes if they're brave enough they'll come back, but most of the times they lose out. And before I go into the details, I just want to get a bit of feedback from you. Do you have you experienced something like that in your country? Have you experienced a pyramid scheme coming into your country, and maybe even taking some FBOs, or even people that are not FBOs, but a pyramid scheme that came in and then it disappeared? It disappeared. Most of the times it disappears with people's money. It disappears. It leaves people in debts. It leaves people sometimes in massive challenges. So I want to know, have you ever had something like that? All right, I can see there. Thank you so much, my leader, Kumo. There are many here in SA. And so then it's very important for us to understand and to get the real knowledge. And I'm not talking about just saying Forever is amazing, I love Forever, I believe in Forever, we are different. But why are we different? If someone really puts you on a stand and say, hey, tell us, why are you different? What makes you different? If we don't have the facts, then we can only bank on our belief. And sometimes belief is not enough. We need to be able to have the facts of what makes us different and what makes Forever and network marketing legit. And we'll start by first and foremost talking about the word pyramid scheme. Now, let me assure you one thing. Most people that you meet today, that will tell you that Forever is a pyramid scheme, most people that will kind of will even shake some of your new people that have joined your team and saying that Forever is a pyramid scheme. Most of them, when they say a pyramid scheme, they simply refer to this shape. They simply refer to the shape of a pyramid. That's what they refer to. And the fact is, there's nothing wrong with that shape. Nothing wrong at all. If you think deeply, you realize that every organization, any organization that you can think about has a pyramid structure. Every organization structure is pyramid in shape, almost every organization. And I'm talking about, if you look at religious organization, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, and I know we have one person there at the top called the Pope. I don't know if after the Pope we have cardinals, and then we'll have maybe the bishops, and then we'll have the priest, and I don't know, the head priest of the churches and everything. And at the end of the day, we have someone there at the top who is the major decision maker, who probably has, sometimes they even have veto power, the person there at the top, and the rest of the people underneath or maybe below or on the pyramids, you might have a lot of them. They can never ever compare themselves to the person who is at the top of the pyramid. So every organization you can think about has the structure of a pyramid, because it's indeed the most stable organization structure. If you think about the government, we have the president there. We have the president, and we have maybe the prime ministers. We have I don't know if the deputy president, if that's what they're called. We have the prime minister, we have the ministers, and we've got all these other people. And the president there is at the top, and he has almost absolute powers and authority. I mean, if the president says something, it doesn't become a law maybe, but it will be acted on without any hesitations. So we have someone there at the top, and then we've got so many other people here. If you look at corporates, if you look at companies, we have the CEO there at the top. And then maybe we have the president, maybe we have directors, and then maybe we have the head of departments. Then we've got managers, then we've got the rest of the staff there, the rest of the staff. So again, the shape is still a pyramid. And how many times do we meet someone, they tell us, you guys, you're doing Forever, you're doing network marketing, or you're doing the pyramid scheme, pyramid thing. I can't be part of a pyramid. Well, if someone tells you that, the first question you should ask them is, what do you do? And if they're employed, then just know they're also part of a pyramid. They're also in a pyramid as well. So literally, every organization that you can think about, even at family level, we have, sometimes it's the father who is the head of the family, sometimes it's the mother, it doesn't matter, but there's someone there who is the head of that family, the head of that organization. So that shape, that pyramid shape there's nothing wrong with it. And why am I talking about this first before I go into the real details? Because maybe 80% of people that will point fingers at you and say, hey, you are in a pyramid, they're actually thinking about that shape. They're thinking that when they join the business, they will be making money for you, that there's someone there at the top, maybe there's you there at the top, and you're trying to get them under them, and whatever that they do, you'll be benefiting from that. You'll be making money off them. And when they think about that idea, they feel like they're going to be, they're not really exercising their true potentials. They feel like they're going to be capitalized in that way. It's the shape. Most of the people, they only think about this shape is what gives them a problem. So even in network marketing, we are also a pyramid as far as the shape is concerned. We have someone here, and then we've got people now coming in. Now, let me tell you something which is simply amazing when it comes to network marketing. And that's why next time someone says you are in a pyramid, you should say, yeah, our organization structure is also pyramid in shape. But you know what? Let me give you these scenarios. You'll never find a company whereby a manager here or a director here is paid more money than the CEO. The day that a manager here gets paid more money than the CEO, who is at the top of the organization, most likely that organization is going to collapse. So in all other organizations, I mean, the president will always have more power. The president will have more authority. If it's money, will probably be paid more than the ministers. The Pope will probably have more power. The guy at the top will have more power and more money than the rest of the people here, which to me I would call unfair. Now, let me tell you something beautiful, brilliant, and amazing about network marketing. Network marketing is the only fair pyramid. It's the only fair pyramid, network marketing. Because in network marketing, and I'm sure we see it all the time, the guy at the bottom here, we call it the bottom, or the guy down here definitely can make more money than the person that brought them in. This guy here can make more money than this person up here. I mean, how many times do we see someone making more money than 10 generations, on top of him? Let's call it on top, because no one is on top of anybody in network marketing, but they make more money. So that means we are actually a fair pyramid as far as the structure is concerned. I keep saying as far as the structure is concerned. So if you're talking about, if someone is against the pyramid as a shape, first of all, remind them they're in a pyramid as well. And we are in a pyramid, only that our pyramid is the fair one, whereby basically when you join, you are also given an opportunity to have your own pyramid starting from where you are, where you can also bring in people. You can also build your pyramid in such a way that you can make more money than the person that is ahead of you. And for me, that is fantastic, and that is super, super fair. So that's the first thing that I want you to be very clear with. And I'll tell you, if I think about 2007, when I got introduced to Forever, one of my most troubling question was the question of pyramid. Whenever someone said, you know what, those are pyramid schemes, that question used to really shake me. When someone said that it's Forever a pyramid scheme, it used to shake me, because honestly, I did not have the answers. I knew we were not illegal pyramid scheme, but I didn't have the answers to back it up. And I'll tell you one training that I listened to over and over again, one powerful video that I can highly encourage each and everybody here to find time to go listen to, called Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales. He elaborated very well the concept of a pyramid, and he started with talking about the pyramid as a shape. So most people that you meet out there, let me say the laymen that you meet out there, when they say you are doing a pyramid business, they're thinking about this shape. Now, that's what most people think. Now, what really is a pyramid scheme? Is it about the shape? No, it has nothing to do with the shape. A pyramid scheme. And here now, I want us to shift now our thinking into the real illegal pyramid scheme, not just the shape that people worry about, most laymen worry about. So when it comes to pyramid schemes, actually these illegal schemes, there are two types. There's what we call Ponzi scheme, and then there's what we call a pyramid scheme. And most likely what you have experienced in your countries, especially if it's many, some of the schemes that came in were not pyramid schemes. They were actually Ponzi schemes. And some were pyramid schemes. I know pyramid schemes are more common, and that's why we get to hear more about them. But first, let's look at the differences between a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme. And then we'll then pick pyramid scheme and compare it with a legit network marketing. We'll pick pyramid scheme and compare it with multi-level marketing, which is a legit business model. What's the difference between a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme? Before I get into the differences, I want you to understand one thing. When you get yourself involved in a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme, it is illegal. And it's not just illegal for the guys who have created the scheme. It's illegal, at least in Tanzania. I don't know about the laws in your country, but I know globally, almost most countries, it is illegal for you to participate in a pyramid or a Ponzi scheme. It is illegal. And being illegal, most people who start Ponzi schemes or pyramid scheme, they actually use that loophole. They know they can start it, and there's nothing you can do to them, you know, as far as the law is concerned. There's nothing you can do to them, because if you go to the police and say, you know what, I've been conned, this company came in and it did this and this, once they confirm that it was a pyramid scheme, guess what? You are also in trouble. You know, I'll give you an example. It's like you get in a cocaine business. You're selling cocaine, as in drugs. And someone that you're doing drugs, cocaine business, you know, cons you. Do you think you can go to the police and say, you know what, I've been conned? There's a guy with a very good deal. We agreed we're going to import this cocaine and then we're going to sell and split the profit. But after selling, this guy ran away with my money. You know, you're never going to be able to do that. And if you do that, for them, they'll be like, thank you for making our job easier. Come in, please. You can remove your shoes. You can get now inside the cell. So most people who actually participate in these illegal schemes, they lose, and there's nothing they can do about it. You know, the best we can do is to pray for them, because that's it. That is money lost. Now, what makes the biggest difference between a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme? Now, a Ponzi scheme is a type of a scheme which normally promises high returns on your investment. It's a type of a scheme whereby you put in money and you may be told to do absolutely nothing. Like, you just invest. You invest money in our company, and we're going to take your money and we're going to invest it somewhere. We're going to do business with that money. And most of the times they will pick businesses which you cannot even see or understand. They will say, we're going to invest here and there. We have got these global marketing schemes that we are doing, which pays a lot. So you just give us your money. You don't need to worry. If you give us, let's say, I'll put in dollars. Let's say you pay $1,000, and then every month for the whole year, we will be paying you back $300. So you say, what? I'm giving $1,000, and by the end of the year, I've gotten back $3,600. That's like I have more than tripled my investment. And guess what? You say, what if I put in 10,000? Will I get $36,000? And they say, yes, you'll get $36,000. And you put in $10,000 and you'll get your $3,000 first month, second month, third month, fourth month. And this is what happens. The 10,000 that you have put in, they will take that 10,000 and start to pay people that have put in before you. So it doesn't necessarily require you to recruit anybody. You may not recruit anybody in a Ponzi scheme, but still they promise you high returns in such a way that, I mean, sometimes when these Ponzi schemes come in our countries, even people in Forever, they go like, what? You guys, we have found a deal. Let's take this money we are making from Forever. Let's take it there. And people will be paid the first month, 3 months, 4 months. Sometimes Ponzi schemes can survive for 6 months, sometimes a year. I think I've lost track of it, but there was a Ponzi scheme which survived, I think, about 10 years. Can you imagine? 10 years. You know, you would almost confirm that I'm in a legit business, only to realize that it is still a Ponzi scheme. One thing for sure is they promise you crazy high returns. And then we have now the pyramid schemes that we hear about so many times. Now, pyramid schemes, they are very, very close to network marketing, because in pyramid scheme, what happens is you put your money and you don't just get returns from investing your money. No, you get returns by bringing other people to put in the money. So you've put in, and most of the times the returns are just humongous, big. And in a pyramid scheme, and when I get into more details about the difference between a pyramid scheme and a legit network marketing, because one might say, okay, Enos, also in Forever, I put in the money and I bring someone and they put in the money and I get paid from that. Does it mean we are also a pyramid scheme? No, no, no. And I'll get into more details of what really differentiates between a pyramid scheme and a legit network marketing. So in a pyramid scheme versus a Ponzi scheme, you may not need to recruit anybody, but in a pyramid scheme, in order for you to make money, you must recruit other people. And there are so many pyramid schemes out there, guys, so many of them, and they're disguised as a network marketing or a multi-level marketing. And it's very easy to be confused. It's very easy to be fooled, into thinking I'm joining a legit network marketing business, while rather you're joining a pyramid scheme. And that's why sometimes when pyramid schemes come into our countries, they quickly take people from our teams, because you know what? People in our teams, they understand the concept of building a team. And only that this time around, the same concept is presented in a way that it is easier. It's presented in a way that maybe you don't even have to do much work. So, I mean, who would like easier money? So people flock into it, and most of them, again, they lose. And when you lose, if you go to the police station and say, I've lost because of this and this, they'll say, thank you so much for making our job easier. We will start with you. We'll lock you in, and you will bring us other people that have participated on this scheme, a pyramid scheme. Now, what makes the difference between multi-level marketing, network marketing, and a pyramid scheme and pyramid schemes? What makes the difference then? It's easy to differentiate between a Ponzi scheme and a network marketing, because in network marketing, there's recruiting, and in Ponzi scheme, there is no recruiting. But what makes the difference between multi-level marketing and pyramid scheme? The number one major, humongous difference that I need you to be so mindful of, because you can easily be fooled if you're not mindful of this. And we've seen it happening. We've seen it happening. Remember, most people who create pyramid schemes, they know from the beginning that they're creating a pyramid scheme, and they have a way to disguise it and look like a legit network marketing. Now, the major difference that you will see is on the products. That's the first area you need to look at, the product. This is what normally happens. In pyramid scheme, they create, valueless product. They create a product which has no market. They create, sometimes they don't even have a product per se, because their main aim has nothing to do with selling or moving that product to the market. The main aim is you bringing in people and investing money into the pool, so that the money which is brought into the pool can be paid to other people. So at the end of the day, there is no genuine movement of a product from the product center to the customer. So multi-level marketing, network marketing, has genuine and valuable products. I'll tell you, I was part of a pyramid scheme when I was studying at the university. Guys, I've been trying out many things to make money. Thank God for bringing Forever to me early on. So the way it was, it was a very crazy one. You would pay, let me put it in dollars to make it easy. You'd pay $50 to join. And when you pay $50 to join, they give you 5 pieces of paper. 5 pieces of paper, guys. And in those 5 pieces of paper, what you do You'll take that $50. They will tell you $10, you're going to deposit on this person's account, $10 on this person's account, $10 on this, and $10, 5 people. After you've done the deposit, that means you've put in the $50, you'll be given your 5 pieces of paper. Now, those 5 pieces of paper, they have the company name at the top, and they have 3 people, and then there's you at the bottom there. So if you can sell those 5 pieces of paper, if you can get someone to buy those pieces of paper, it means when someone pays $50, they will put $10 on the company's account, $10 on the first person, $10 on the second, $10 on the third, and the 4th person is you. So if you can manage to get 5 people to invest $50, it means your initial $50 has been paid off. And those people that pay $50, they will also be given 5 papers. And those 5 papers will each have your name on their paper. So now your name has duplicated to 5 people. And when they sell, they also put money in you. And then the money starts to multiply. I hope you're getting the concept. But the idea there is, what was the product there? There was no product. We were given pieces of paper. We were given pieces of paper. Lucky you who have never joined. Lucky you. You know, God is sometimes so good. He protects some of his people that he maybe loves so much. All right. All right. So yeah, don't join. So that's a pyramid scheme because there is no valuable product. There is no product that can go to a customer. There is no product that can be used. And another major difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme is MLM, a legit network marketing, must have 2 income streams. 2 income streams, guys. It must have a retail profit. That means it must have a product that you can buy and retail to someone and make money without recruiting. Without recruiting. If the only way you can make money is through recruiting, then that is not a legit multi-level marketing. That is not a legit network marketing. You have to be able to make money without recruiting. So if you're buying a product, like in Forever, we buy and sell, even if you don't recruit, you still make money. Now, for it to be network marketing, it also has to have the element of bringing in new people where you earn a commission out of what they buy from Forever, and then they go sell to their end users. Now, if there is no recruiting at all, then still that is not network marketing. That is simply direct selling, where you are buying directly from the manufacturer and you're selling directly to the end user. But network marketing added there the concept of building a team, because on your own, the idea of building a team is not so that you can get bigger bonuses. That's the benefit. But the idea of building a team, let me say this very slowly. The idea of building a team in network marketing is not so that you can get paid commissions. No, it's so that a product, or rather more products, can move to the customers or to the consumers. So the whole focus there is on movement of products. And we build teams so that we can move more products. Now, there's an advantage of you getting paid a commission, but that commission comes in because there is actual movement of product from the manufacturer to the end user. Whereas in pyramid schemes, the income 100% solely depends only on recruiting. Without recruiting, there is no income. In a legit network marketing, multi-level marketing, there is an emphasis on building a customer base. And that's why in Forever, we say we use the products, we share the products so that we can build the customer base. If there is no sharing of products, if we say buy the products, throw the products away, recruit people, they buy products, they throw the products away, that means we don't care about the products, then we have turned Forever into a pyramid scheme. So in order for Forever to be a legit network marketing, there has to be buying of products and products moving to the end users, products moving to the consumers. So major difference between an MLM, a legit MLM versus a pyramid scheme lies first and foremost on the products. Now, I'm trying to go through some of the charts here. I just want to make sure that I don't miss a question. So if you have a question, if you're excited with the training, I really, really appreciate all the comment and all the fire and everything there. But if you have a question, please, before you type your question, just write question so that I don't kind of just scroll through it, all right? Because I want to make sure that I can answer all your questions on this topic as we are moving on. So major focus there is on the products. In a legit network marketing, we have tangible and reasonable products. In pyramid schemes, we don't have. We might have an overpriced or even a non-existent product being disguised there. And sometimes it's not product, sometimes it is a service. Once it came a company in Tanzania, which was a pyramid scheme, and they didn't have a product, but what they had was a service. And the service that they were marketing, or rather disguising to be marketing, was advertisement service. So you'd pay money to join their company, and what they say is they've partnered with Fortune 500 companies, and they've been given the tender or the task of marketing for those Fortune 500 companies, big, billion-dollar companies. They've been commissioned to do that. So you pay them money, and then what they say is when they market these companies, and how they market, they post them online. When they market, they get paid out of every post they make. So they tell you, okay, if you pay this much money, we are going to do the posting on your behalf. We have a team of people that will be posting these companies, and we'll get paid. Now, the crazy thing was the returns were crazily big. Whenever you see crazily big returns with almost no products that is making sense there, sometimes no work to be done, pay attention. You might be getting fooled into joining a pyramid scheme. And that company survived for some time. It went on. And as usual, after some time, they always collapse. In my 17 years in Forever, I've seen a number of Ponzi schemes coming in, a number of pyramid schemes coming in, and they've managed to, let me call it steal or fool people into investing, and so many people have lost money. And a legit network marketing company will definitely be registered with all the appropriate authorities. Forever, we are registered with the Direct Sales Association. And if you look at the way Forever operates, one thing that you will confirm is Forever has put a major focus on the products. Why? Every year they bring in new products, because they're thinking about how can we bring products that have got a market potential. That confirms to you that this is a company that is products focused. This is a company that is thinking about the market potential that is there and how we can be able to move products to the market. Every year Forever brings new products. If Forever was a pyramid scheme, every year they will be bringing in new bonuses. Like this year, we're introducing a brand new bonus. Now, when you recruit someone, you get paid as a bonus, but you're also given a special necklace. Now, when you recruit someone, you will be given the bonus, but you're also given extra products. Everything will be focused on the recruitment. Why is Forever 100% focused on the products? Because it is a legit multi-level marketing, and that's why the focus is there. And we are lucky because the number of certifications and awards that Forever has gotten through our products, it is simply amazing, guys. If you go through the brand new BOM, the brand new business presentation that Forever has shared, one thing that you will notice is the emphasis Forever has put on the products. It's the emphasis that Forever has put on showing you that, hey, we are not just creating useless products to use so that you can recruit people and we pay you bonuses. No, we are so focused on making sure that we have the highest quality products. We are the only network marketing company that can stand tall and say we own our own aloe plantations and they are the biggest in the world and they are organic certified. We are the only network marketing company that we can proudly say we are the largest grower of aloe vera and we are organic certified. That should tell you the massive, massive focus that Forever has on its products. And that's why we are legit. And again, if you look at network marketing, a legit network marketing, a legit MLM, the compensation plan is clear. It's clear. Most pyramid schemes, things are unclear. You can't really pinpoint and understand exactly how am I getting paid. In Forever, you can go into the details and understand, okay, if someone buys products worth this amount, this is the retail price of the products. I get this much percent of this retail price. It is clear. Literally, you can calculate your bonus if you have the time. You can calculate your bonus before you even receive it. The calculations are clear on the company policy. Why? Because we are a legit network marketing. When we are not a legit network marketing, things are not transparent, guys. You will not be able to have such clarity. Never, never, never be able. And this is major, guys. Major. If tomorrow, God forbid, guys, if tomorrow we get an announcement from Forever that, you know what, guys, we are no longer operating as a network marketing company. We are shifting into a purely direct selling. From now onwards, no more recruiting. No more recruiting. If Forever announces that tomorrow, I have a question for you. Do you think people will still make money or not? If Forever announces that tomorrow, no more recruiting, are people going to still make money or not? Definitely. Yes, we will. Why? Because we don't depend on recruiting 100%. Even with your existing team, no more recruiting, you can still make bonuses. And even if there is a brand new assistant supervisor that has not managed to recruit a single person, you know what? Even that brand new assistant supervisor will still be making money even without a team. Why? Because we are legit network marketing. When you're in a pyramid scheme, once recruitment stops, that's it. Nobody makes money. Nobody can continue to make money because the only way for pyramid scheme to continue making money is if there are new people that are coming in. All right. Fantastic. Yeah. There's a difference between a direct selling company and a network marketing. And direct selling is like the big umbrella, and under it, or rather inside of it, there's MLM. So MLM is like part of direct selling, but it has evolved into allowing people to do that. And in MLM, your products can be bought back. In Forever, you can join, and if you feel like you cannot continue with the business, you can return your products and you will be refunded. So forget about that. My friend, I assure you one thing, forget about that in pyramid scheme. That's not going to happen in a pyramid scheme. It's not going to happen. Once you put in the money, you try and say, you know what, I've changed my mind. Can I get my money back? You are done. And if you go to the police, they'll say, thank you for making our job easy. Come in, remove your shoes. You can take the first cell and you're going to help us bring the rest of the people that are involved in this pyramid scheme. So major difference, guys, between MLM and pyramid schemes. This is something that we need to all understand so that we can stand tall and nobody should be shaken. I mean, it is so painful when you see someone that has done Forever and they still get drifted into a pyramid scheme, it is painful because most of the times they go into them without even knowing, guys. They go without even knowing. So measure, this is important for us to understand and also to remind ourselves of how lucky we are that we met forever. Now, I want to change the focus a little bit now from pyramid schemes versus network marketing. And I want to talk a little bit about compensation plans. I want to talk a little bit about compensation plans. You know, there are many different types of compensation plans. Yes. Thank you so much. Someone said pyramid scheme at the police station, fantastic. You know, you get free accommodation and food for a very long time. I like that. I like that. We should highly recommend it for people who are struggling. You know, they could go for that. So there are many different types of compensation plans that network marketing companies use. And we have a few major ones, and I'll talk about a few major ones so that at least we have an awareness of these type of compensation plans, because I can tell you, you'll sometimes meet a company that's using a certain type of a compensation plan. And if you don't know a little bit of the ins and outs about that company or about that compensation plan, you know, you might be fooled into joining it, you know. But if you really understand how the compensation plans operate, yeah, this is important for you, but it's also very important for your team. When you understand, you can train your team. Now, there are many different types of compensation plans, and I'll probably go through 2 or 3, and I'll ask a question: which compensation plan do you think Forever uses? Which compensation plan do you think Forever uses? You know, I'll ask you that before I tell you what it is. So the first compensation plan that I want to cover here, guys, today we are back at school. We are back at school. You know, we are not talking about how to recruit, how to retail. We're not talking about skills today. We are talking about concrete facts. We are talking about concepts that we need to understand. And when we understand them, and when our teams understand them, they become firm. They believe in Forever, not just because of the hype that it's an amazing company, but because they can back it with facts. They can back it with concrete information. This is science. You know, this is science today, guys. Science, pure facts. So the first compensation plan I want to talk about is unilevel compensation plan. And this is one of the oldest compensation plans. And it is sometimes called universal compensation plan because it has been used for so long. And so many other compensation plans, they've kind of originated from this one. So what happens in a unilevel compensation plan? And not so many companies these days are using unilevel, but I bet there are some that are still using it. In a unilevel compensation plan, as the name somehow suggests, unilevel, it's about the levels. So what happens in a unilevel, you are given an opportunity to recruit as many people as possible direct to you. There is no limitation. You can recruit as many as possible direct to you. No limitation or whatsoever. And if you think about that, Forever has traces of a unilevel compensation plan, because we also have no limitation of how many people we can recruit directly. Honami, you know, recruits thousands of people in a year directly, guys, with 280 managers. There is no limitation. Now, in a unilevel compensation plan, there is a limitation of the depth. And when I say limitation of the depth, it means how many generations you can be paid. There is always a limitation. Some is 3, some is 5, some is even 7, but there's a limitation. So the thing with the unilevel compensation plan is if you're unlucky and all the people that are close to you, maybe first generation, second, third generation, if all of them, they're not that active, and you have someone on the 10th generation who is doing fantastic and you're only paid up to the 9th generation, I mean, you're on depression. Every month, you're on depression. You have someone on your team who is doing amazing, and you have no way to earn from that person because there's a limitation of how many generations deep you can get paid. And that's a uni-level. Now, the way the uni-level compensation plan is a type of a compensation plan that challenges you to recruit massively. So normally on uni level, every person that you recruit, the bonus that you get paid is big because they know that's the part where you're going to make the most money because you have a limitation of how many generations deep you can go. And that's the uni level. And then we've got another one, which is very famous, binary compensation plan. I bet a number of you have heard about binary compensation plan because the past few years, so many companies have picked binary as their compensation plan. Why? Because it has a way to help the company to retain a lot of money. And I'll tell you about it when I go a little bit deeper into binary. So on binary, unlike uni-level, where you can recruit as many people as you want directly to you, in binary, you have a limit of how many people you can recruit. In binary, you can only recruit 2 people. And whoever you recruit after that, they have to go under the people that you have brought in. Now, someone might get excited and say, okay, nice. So if I join a binary, I can join and chillax, and my leader will recruit, and automatically I'll get people under me and they will join under me. Not as easy as you think. Now, how exactly does the binary operate? Every month you get paid. Now, when you're getting paid on monthly basis, this is the, like, you know, every plan has got its bad part. And this is the bad part, or rather the challenging part, which becomes an opportunity to the company, is the fact that if you have such an organization like the one you're seeing there, you have the leg B and the leg C. The leg B has gone much deeper, has got a bigger team. If it's CC, then it's doing more CCs than the leg C. When you get paid based on the weak leg. You get paid based on the weak leg. So what happens is, if you are the A person here and you have this weak leg, it forces you to have to work extra hard so that you can be able to balance off this leg. And almost all the times, these legs will never, ever, ever be balanced. I mean, even in forever, have you ever had 2 people that are balanced? Like they're the same generations, the same CCs, they will never be balanced. So imagine if you only recruited, you could only recruit 2, and every month you'll get paid based on the weak leg. They call it the pay leg, the weak leg. And the bigger leg, you don't get paid from that. Crazy, right? Now, there's a good thing about the binary. In the binary, unlike the uni level, which has got a limit of how many generations, in the binary, there is no limit. You can go as deep as 10 generation, 50 generation, 100 generations. You can go as deep as you want. There is no problem. You get paid from all, as long as it's the weak leg, you get paid. But they've put a cap on the binary. There is no depth limit, but there is an income cap. There is a maximum that the company can pay you from whatever leg, that weak leg that you are getting paid from. So there is a limit. And when I saw this, I understood why on the marketing plan of Forever, they have a term, or you rather see a phrase, limitless, uncapped income. You know, I used to say uncapped income, you know, just out of, you know, uncapped income. I never understood that we have people in network marketing that have a capped income. Like, that capped income is big. You know, don't misunderstand me. It's not like $1,000. No, it's huge, but it's still, there's still a cap. And in Forever, it's uncapped. There is no limitation or whatsoever. That's a binary. Now, another compensation plan that I want to cover today is called the stair-step breakaway. Stair-step breakaway. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Guys, when we see people doing network marketing, sometimes we need to pray for them, because some of them, they are on compensation plans which deprive them of some of the most beautiful things about network marketing. Now, on a stair-step breakaway, there is no limit, just like in the uni level, of how many people you can recruit directly. On a stair-step, you can go also deep as much as you can. And then this is what happens. This is what happens on a stair-step breakaway. When, let's say you are the sponsor here and you have recruited me, and I'm a superstar. I build, I grow. When I get to a certain level, let's kind of compare it with forever. Let's say that level, that special level, is manager. When you get to manager, what happens is you will break away from your sponsor. That means your sponsor will no longer continue to earn from you. Now, I know once I say that, some of you are right now thinking like, oh, I better go find a breakaway company. I want to break away from my sponsor. God forbid, you remain with your sponsor no matter what. Now, let's understand this. If you can break away from your sponsor, it means someone in your team can also break away from you. And here's the motivation. If I'm the superstar, I'm the guy who is pushing, who is working the business, if I break away, I get paid more, because the company is no longer going to pay my sponsor from my team's effort. So the company will pay me more. So it motivates me to say, you know what? I want to break away from my upline so that I make more money. But again, it's a ripple effect. It's just a matter of time someone is going to break away from me again. And with that happening, but they've also made it a little bit difficult for you to fully break away. That when you break away from someone, you have to maintain. If you go down, you'll be taken back to your sponsor. Good news, right? No, it's not good news. Imagine you wish for someone to go down so that you can benefit. That's the essence. You wish for someone to lose their CCs so that they can be brought back to you so that you can benefit. Breakaway. Now, if I look at breakaway, it rewards the most on your individual efforts. Someone wrote witchcraft, guys. If you work the hardest, you have a chance to make a lot of money, but there's no residual income. The residual income is not really guaranteed, because people can break away from you. And the bad thing is, for you to have them back, they have to go down. Now, let's look at Forever. If you look at Forever marketing plan, it actually has elements of breakaway. It has them. If I become a supervisor and I have my upline as a supervisor, guess what happens? My upline is not making any money from me. So it's like I've broken away from my upline, because my upline is not getting paid now from me, because we are on the same level. But Forever did something brilliant. Instead of saying, okay, if you're a supervisor and if your downline becomes a supervisor, this downline breaks away from you, theoretically. But basically, it means you're not getting bonuses from this downline. And if Forever had said that, in order for you to start earning again from this person's CCs, they have to drop from 25 to 10. When they go back to 10, you'll start earning from them. That could have been trouble. I'm telling you, witchcraft could kick in. It will kick in. Like, what can I do to have my downline drop from 25 to 10? But Forever did something brilliant. Instead of you thinking about having to get your downline to go down, they say, hey, you know what? If you're a supervisor, you have a supervisor under you, you're not getting any bonus from that person. But guess what? You are getting their CCs. And if you use their CCs and the CCs of the rest of the team, if you go to assistant manager, this person comes back to you. You get that? So you continue to earn from that person. And they made it brilliant, beautiful, and amazing that when you actually get to manager, the person under you, if they are also managers, you still get paid from them. And maybe some of you don't know, if I'm a manager and I have an assistant manager directly to me, I get paid 5% from what that assistant manager does with their team. But if I have that person move up to manager, I get paid 6%. 6%. So it excites me to help that person get to manager rather than keeping that person at assistant manager, which is amazing. Brilliant. Forever really created something amazing. Now, I've talked about Unilevel. I've talked about binary, and I've talked about the stair-step breakaway. Now comes my question, guys. Which compensation plan do you think Forever uses? That's my question, guys. Let me drink a fab because what we use is fabulous. Huh. Okay. None. Sorry for missing fab. None. Someone said binary. I'm assuming you joined in the training late. Combined, I think. Fantastic, guys. What Forever uses is what is called a hybrid compensation plan. And on a hybrid compensation plan, it gives the company the power and the ability to pick everything that is good about every compensation plan and choose to leave out what is not good. Because you know what, guys, one of the biggest goals for Forever is not to be the #1 in network marketing, is not to be to have the biggest turnover, is not to have the biggest profit. One of the biggest goals for Forever is to be the highest paying network marketing company. The highest paying network marketing company. And that's why they keep thinking and to come up with ideas on how they can be able to pay us more. And picking hybrid compensation plan was so brilliant and smart because it has no limitations. And this is what happens. They've picked, if you remember the Unilevel, one of the beautiful thing about the Unilevel is the fact that there is no limit to how many people you can recruit directly. You can recruit as many as you can directly. And guess what, Forever? They said, we're going to pick that. And this is what Forever did. In a Unilevel compensation plan, the bonuses you get when you bring someone directly to you, they're humongous compared to the bonuses you get from the rest of the team that is not brand new. And guess what Forever did? They picked that one as well. And they picked that because they wanted to help even that brand new assistant supervisor to maximize on their effort. They wanted to help even that brand new assistant supervisor to get as the biggest bonus possible. So they picked that. Now they looked at the Unilevel plan and they said, you know what? The Unilevel plan has one major problem. There is a limitation of how many generations deep you can get paid. And they said, you know what? We're going to be smart here. We're going to remove that limitation. We're going to take the concept of binary. If you remember binary, it has a limitation of how wide, but no limitation of how deep. So what Forever did, they said, you know what? We're going to take something good from the binary compensation. We're going to pay you as deep as whatever. So if I am a manager and I have a team, and I want to clarify this, if I have a team of non-managers, I can get paid from first generation, second, third, fifth, 10th. It's infinity. There is no limit. I can get paid, you know, as low as it can, which is absolutely fantastic and amazing. Now, when you get to manager, And if you have a manager directly to you, we call that manager your first generation manager. If that manager creates another manager, it's a second generation manager. If you create another manager, it's a third generation manager. Now, when it comes to you getting paid from your managers, Forever pays you up to 3 generations. Only up to 3 generations. First generation, second generation, third generation. Now, I know you might say, now, Enos, come on. Why only up to 3 generations? Why are you now going back to uni level, which has got limitations in the generations? This, the marketing plan of Forever is simply crazy and amazing. They saw that. They saw that challenge. And they said, you know what? If this will be the way Forever operates, then for people who are money focused, they will only work with managers up to 3 generations. After that, they will not. So then they created something brilliant, something amazing called chairman's bonus. And with chairman's bonus, guys, when I think about how powerful our marketing plan is, crazy, amazing. So they came up with chairman's bonus that, you know what? Instead of only earning up to 3 generations, on monthly basis, you'll earn from your managers up to 3 generations. But let's give this person an opportunity to earn from their 4th generation, from their 5th generation, from their 7th generation, from their 10th generation. And they created chairman's bonus. Now with chairman's bonus, you can earn a chairman's bonus check by using a manager who is on your 7th generation or even 10th generation. I remember we had so many years, not like so many like 20, like all the years that we've been qualifying for chairman's bonus level 2 and above. Some of the managers that were helping us to qualify, they were way past the 3 generations. One of the managers was on our 7th generation. 7th generation. And that's the power that Forever has brought in using chairman's bonus. It has now removed, that cap, which was probably in your mind right now. Okay, only 3 generations. Now let me add something crazy now on that. Something crazy on that. And you I don't know, I've not yet met a company in network marketing that does this. I've not yet met it. I've not yet met it. The chairman's bonus, that Forever pays you. It gives you an opportunity, get this correctly, it gives you an opportunity to get a bonus, not just from people in your team. You can have a bonus from the CCs done by your sponsor. Now tell me, where in the world of network marketing where you can earn from your sponsor? Where in the world of network marketing? In Forever, using chairman's bonus, you can get a bonus from the CCs done by your sponsor. Not just your sponsor. You can get bonus from the CCs done by your crossline. Not just in your country, anywhere in the world. Literally, when I see Rofkeep doing crazy CCs, I'm happy and excited. I don't get monthly bonuses from what Rofkeep is doing, but at the end of the year, with chairman's bonus, can you believe I get to earn a bonus from the CCs that Rofkeep has done? Tell me why we shouldn't be called a family, guys. Every CC done globally, you get a chance to earn a bonus out of that. Now, that is just unheard of. And that's the power our marketing plan has. So it has like literally, you know, challenged the concept of earning from your team. The world your team now in Forever is not just the people that came from you, Your team now in Forever is your upline. Your upline is now part of your team. Let me tell you something. Rovkeep is in your team as well. If you're talking about a team as people that you can earn from, Rovkeep is in your team. Krishna is in your team. Nkobila is in your team. Enos, I'm in your team. Fuji, the Great, is in your team. We have two new diamond managers in I think Burkina Faso. They're in your team because through chairman's bonus you can earn from them. The marketing plan of Forever is simply crazy, powerful. You cannot compare it. And something extra which we normally overlook a number of times, maybe you don't know, but every month Forever pays you a bonus. Every month Forever pays you a bonus. They pay you a percent. They pay you a percent, not of the buying prices of the products. They pay you a percent of the selling prices of the products. Let me elaborate that by an example. Let's say you are supposed to be paid 10% out of what your team has done. I'm going to use dollars to make things easier. And let's say my team has purchased products worth $10,000. Like all their purchases, they are worth $10,000, the buying price. Now, what Forever does at the end of the month when they're paying me my bonus, they're not going to give me 10% of $10,000. No, they're going to give me 10% of the selling price of the products that were purchased by $10,000. So if the selling price of those products is going to be $14,000, then I'm not going to get 10% of $10,000. I'm going to get 10% of $14,000. So instead of getting a bonus of $1,000, I'll get a bonus of $1,400 simply because we get paid out of the retail price, not out of the buying price of our products. Guys, such as that one statement differentiates Forever from almost any network marketing company you'll find there. I am yet to find a company that pays their distributors bonuses out of the retail price. Almost every company out there, you get paid out of the buying price. Now, I've used $10,000 and you're probably thinking, Enos, that's just an extra $400. First of all, the word just and $400 should not be in one sentence. $400 is amazing, but let's think bigger. Imagine when you get to a time whereby your team does volumes worth $100,000. $100,000. If you are to get 10% of $100,000, you would have been paid $10,000 as your bonus. But because our marketing plan pays you out of the retail price, it means you're not going to get paid $10,000. You will be paid 10% of $140,000. So your bonus will move from $10,000 to $14,000 simply because there is a statement on our company policy that says you will be paid bonuses based on suggested retail price. That one sentence, guys, there, super powerful. Hands up to Forever. Hands up to Forever. So next time you meet someone and is telling you we have this company that's paying people a lot of money, I mean, you need to look at them and say, do you really know our marketing plan? I mean, have you gone deeper into understanding what we have, guys, in our hands? I mean, we have diamond in our hands. We have an opportunity that cannot be compared. That's what we have in our hands, guys. And if you look at how powerful Forever is, I mean, you should ask yourself then, which other company can you compare with? Which other company out there can we compare ourselves with? And I always, whenever I get an opportunity to speak to amazing people, I always like to give them a list of our competitors, because we do have companies that have got a very powerful marketing plan as well. A marketing plan that can, I can say, challenge us. A marketing plan that can shake us. We have such companies. There are very few. There are very few, but we have them. And because we are here, we are all serious people here. I want to give you a list of our competitors, a list of companies that if you meet them, I allow you to say that you have met our competitor. But if you meet any other company, please don't say you have met our competitor. Just say you have met another company that is doing network marketing, guys. And this is a list of our competitors. And these are the companies that we can compete with. These are the companies that have got a marketing plan that can challenge us. This is the first company. I hope you can see there the company number one. Now, when you meet that company number one there, when you meet it, then know you have met a company that can challenge you. You know, feel free to call your upline and say, you know what, today I've met one of those companies. That's the first company, and I'm only going to show 4. Company number 2, you see this number 2 here? This number 2 company, this also is a company that if you meet it, please call your CSM and ask for help. Say, you know what, today I've met a company that can compete with Forever, a company that can challenge us as Forever. And company number 3, when you meet this company number 3, then I want you to make sure that when you go there, go with all your materials, because you are about to go into a serious discussion with a company that has got a marketing plan that can be compared to Forever. And finally, company number 4, guys, if you meet this company number 4, I give you a go ahead, quit Forever. Go join that company number 4, because it's definitely, that one is very powerful, guy. And you join that, you can be more successful in that than in Forever. This, guys, is a list of our competitors. Literally, guys, we have 0 competitors, guys. We have no company out there that can compare with what Forever is. There is no company out there that can compare with what Forever marketing plan is, guys. Never allow yourself to miss out on the biggest opportunity just because you have been lured into looking at something petty, guys. You know, I want to really encourage each and everyone here. I understand sometimes things might be tough. Sometimes things are challenging. Sometimes you build a business, you recruit people, and people quit on you. All those things will happen, but you'd rather sweat and work extra hard, you know, climbing the tallest mountain in the world rather than easily, you know, getting into just a heap of sand. And with that, guys, I want to assure you, we have 0 competitors. The only competition you have is yourself. The only competition you have is your effort. The only competition you have is your belief. The only competition you have is your ability to revive yourself after a challenge. The only competition you have is the ability for you. You say, you know what? I'm going to fall down 7 times, but I'm going to pick myself 8 times because I'm already holding the best opportunity out there. And it is worth for you to go all out and work like crazy until you get to the top of it, guys. Let me assure you one thing, guys. Together, we can move mountains. And with this, guys, it means we also have a responsibility to touch as many people as possible. We have a responsibility to get information about Forever to as many people as possible, to help as many people as possible, guys. I can assure you I can go on and on and on, but I want to wish you the very best in making sure that we help as many people as possible to hear about what we do and what they can get from Forever, because it is simply amazing and it cannot be compared with anything. Thank you all so very much. We have had an amazing time here together, you know, close to 400 people, excited, focused from the beginning up to now. I do wish you the very best, and definitely See you at two places. See you at work and see you at the top. Thank you all so very much. And I wish you all great success. Thank you so much.